Alright, here we are, back at it in the backyard once again. That's just the way it's been going. For another episode of Whiskey and Wild, or at least as wild as I can get. Sometimes too wild. Noisy noise. Anyway, we're back at it today, and I've been rocking the single malts, the scotches, a lot lately, and Irish whiskey, so I figured I'd bring it back to Canada in the form of, boom, Glynnevan, yeah, I'm saying that right, Glynnevan, double-barreled Canadian rye whiskey. So, according to the bottle, these guys are a distillery in Nova Scotia, and it's rye, and that's all I know. I haven't looked the company up at all. But this stuff has been on my wish list for a minute. I had a set of purchases I was gonna make. I get there, and it was kind of slim pickings on the shelf, and I look, and this was the last one of this there today, and I've been wanting to try it, so here we are. First go. Getting the cap all uncapped. I don't know why, but I got a real chip on my shoulder about cracking bottles for the videos. It just seems like the thing to do. Why would I come into this with a half a bottle, right? It's like, I don't know. It's just it's a chip. All right, and I got synthetic cork. Nothing wrong with that. So of course, it just smells like that. It smells like anything, really. Okay. I think I can not have to juggle this like I normally do. Good to go. Alright. Whew. Whew. The ants weren't wasting time. They were right on that. Right on that. Put that cup down with the whiskey in it for just a few seconds. We're swarming. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Dense and spicy. It does go out of its way to label itself as Canadian rye whiskey, so I'm going to assume it's a blend of rye grain and others. Well, it does smell pretty strongly of rye. Definitely rye. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's coming through. Oh, yeah. The sounds of industry. Oh, sorry. Couldn't help myself. Didn't even talk about the smell. I mean, hey, it smells like rye. It smells like really good rye. It smells spicy and bold. And it's right along the lines with Dillon's and Lot 40. Dillon's 3 Oak, Dillon's 1. And then Lot 40 cast strength. I haven't had the Lot 40 standard version yet, believe it or not. This is good stuff. See, do they go out of their way to say it's single grain? Nope. Nothing on the label to See, it's single grain, but this is, if there is anything other than rye in here, it's probably like 10%. I'm just thinking maybe there's a slight grain blend in there because it's much, I mean, it's rye. It's spicy, bold rye. Can't go wrong with that. But it's still kind of, it's like soft and smooth. That could just be the barreling. Yep, both matured. Oh, a lot of in-depth information on the label. But yeah, okay. I mean, it's smells like rye, spicy, bold, smooth, not very sweet. That's one thing to notice. It doesn't have a sweetness like cinnamon hearts that some other ryes I'm familiar with have. Like the Dillon's Three Oaks definitely has a cinnamon hearts kind of thing going on there. This stuff does not. It's just that good spicy boldness of rye. Whew. Yeah, it's nice up front in your face, rye. Not too sweet. Whew. Actually, I would say it's the sweetness is very low. Very low. You know, like, at least, whew, that one hit me. Took a big sip there, took a big boy sip. And a lot of other ryes will have a big sweetness to them. Like cinnamon heart sweet. And it lingers. This stuff is, it's not sweet, and it's semi-dry. Yeah. So it's good stuff. The nose is not so in your face rye. It's not like it's not quite like stick in your face in a bag of bread, like some other full grain ryes I've had. But so it's like smooth. It's got a nice smooth rye smell to it, and it's not sharp on the nose alcohol wise. I would say the alcohol note is very neutral, even. It's not like peppery or boozy. It's kind of neutral. Yeah. It's very good. So yeah, you know, bold, spicy rye, not sweet, neutral smell of alcohol to the nose. Okay. As it's set and I've built on it, I am noticing a sweetness that I feel is indicative of bourbon casking, but it's very light. You know, if they're aging, if they got, say they got 10 barrels, and then they're gonna, you know, that 10 barrels is their batch. I'd say 9 of those barrels are aged in oak, and 1 of those barrels is aged in bourbon cask, and then the 10 barrels come back together, so it's very faint, and that's what my spidey sense is telling me. You know, 1 out of every 10 barrels is a bourbon cask, so it's the sweetness from that is present, but it's very faint. You gotta, like I say, you gotta dig for it. Mm-hmm. I can smell it on the edge of the glass more. Like that bit that sits and kind of evaporates a little bit, leaves some bits behind over time. Yeah, that woody, vanilla, molassesy, bourbony woodiness is there. So yeah, but it's nice. It's not overstated. It's not in your face. It's not leaving sugary gobs of saliva in your mouth. So like I was saying, it's nice and dry. That's what I mean. Like it's like sugary, leaves your mouth full of saliva, and when it's dry, there's just it's gone. There's nothing. There's no gobby sweetness. This stuff is very nice and dry. There's an oakiness. Yeah, probably just standard like Canadian oak. Yeah, regular oakiness. The wooded the casking is not like the primary expression. It's like there is notes of a bourbon cask. There are notes of standard oak casks, but they're not like upfront bold smash. Here's the casks, which is nice because it lets you focus on the rye itself. It's nice. It's got that old spicy dryness, and not sweet, but with hints of sweetness from the bourbon cask. It really comes together. Yeah, and that's how I feel about it. Well, let's do a shot, shall we? I think I got enough in the cup here to transfer to a shot glass. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, that's a shot. And I'm gonna do a shot with some chase. Standard chase here, Coca-Cola. And so that's just to add kind of an extra layer. I've done a couple shooter reviews in the past, so I'll be trying to make that a thing more often. I can't make promises. Whew. As wild as I can get, right? So here we go. You know what? That shot is looking a bit slim. I'm gonna top it up. Oh, there we go. Just a quick extra little splash. Hopefully I can set that down without spilling. There we go. Okay. So, Glynnevan double-barreled Canadian rye whiskey. I'd say this stuff is a winner. If you can find it and you like rye, definitely get it. Okay, here we go. Shots up. That's a rye and Coke, bud. Yup. Yeah. You ever had a rye and Coke? That's it. Right there. Oh, that's good. Whew. Wow. Yep. You can handle a shot of nice bold rye. 43%, you know, 3% more than standard, so it's not giving you too much of a kick, but hey. That's mixing our Rye and Coke right up front in there. That's nice. It's real nice. Well, alright, folks. Glynnevan. That's a winner. Go get it. If you can. Woohoo! Thanks for watching. Stay warm and dry out there.